Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well, staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Chart readings. Let's begin, and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Let's see what message comes through. There's some family members here who are talking to Divine Masculine. They see some kind of change in Divine Masculine. They're not really happy about the direction Divine Masculine's going in. The reason being is because the direction that Divine Masculine's going in, it's like they're trying to step out of something that they're not happy about. So this is a masculine who was energetically, they were in a space where they felt very disappointed, lack of love, lack of self-love, no happiness. I see sadness here. And they are trying to transform something in their life. Family members are noticing this change in Divine Masculine, that Divine Masculine's making specific changes to move forward. They don't understand why Divine Masculine is choosing certain things over others. But what I see here is that Divine Masculine will stand up for themselves because they are focused on wanting a change. They want to transform something in their life. They're listening, they're receiving these messages, these comments, these phone calls from family members. They are paying attention to what they have to say, but they're not absorbing it. It's like they're not going to listen. It's like they may hear them out, but they're not going to take their suggestions or their words as advice. It's like, okay, I understand what you mean, but I'm still going to do this. I'm still going to do things the way I feel is best for me. So I see here Divine Masculine standing up for themselves. They may feel alone at this time because whoever is surrounding Divine Masculine, so Divine Masculine circle, whether it be family members, friends who are not agreeing to what Divine Masculine is doing for themselves, Divine Masculine may feel alone. It's like there's not many people that surround Divine Masculine who um, agree with Divine Masculine's decision, because it appears that the decision that Divine Masculine makes, it's very it's like their decision, the result of it is very stagnant. Like you don't really see Divine Masculine making big moves. Like there's no big movement here. But the little decisions that they make, it is becoming visible to those who surround Divine Masculine. So for example, say if Divine Masculine is planning to um, move to another place, right? It's like, what's wrong with your old place? Even if it's like down the street, it's like, what's wrong with your old place? Why aren't you staying where you're at? So Divine Masculine has specific reasons why they are doing things. Logically, it may not make sense to whoever's watching from the outside, but this Divine Masculine is making strategic moves. It's like strategic moves that appear as if there's no movement, but there is still movement there. It's just not major changes. There are minor changes to get to where Divine Masculine wants to be. And I see that a lot has to do with a lot of their inner work, things that they have to change within themselves. They feel that it needs to go. These are I see blocks, some kind of blocks to blessing, emotional blocks, um, blocks to their feelings, block to their something having to do with the heart chakra. There's blocks here, and this Divine Masculine is aware that this had interfered in past situations. So things that didn't work out in the past, where this Divine Masculine was on a kind of like a repeat. It's like a repeating cycle or repeating habit that this Divine Masculine had, because they didn't heal specific things within their heart, or they didn't face specific things that they had to emotionally face. So these are some of the things that this Divine Masculine is working on now, because they don't want to repeat the old cycle. And I see here that they are aware that this happened before. that specific habits, behaviors, patterns was of the past that they don't want to carry into the future. So I see that there's a lot of inner work. This divine masculine is doing the inner work to step it up. They want to become a king. I see here they want to they they feel they have it within them to be a better version of themselves. It's like I know I can be there. They're starting to visualize themselves in a certain way, whether it be physically. So say if divine masculine wants to be more physically like healthier, stronger, um something about like they want to feel like they're at their best. Not only feel it, but they feel like something about the external doesn't reflect what they feel that they should be feeling, or they should be, you know how like what you feel on the internal reflects on the external. So this divine masculine has this vision of what the external should look like, but they feel like it's not going to match, their current situation is not going to match what they are starting to not feel, but there's what they're starting to desire to feel. So they might not be fully there where they feel completely confident, completely in their strength yet, but they believe that they can be there. It's like in order for me to be there, I need to work on myself, and in order for my external to change, it needs to reflect my internal, which I'm working on. See? So it's kind of like they're connected, right? The external divine masculine wants to see changes on the external, but they are fully aware that they need to do the inner work. So it's like once I feel that I'm where I need to be, my external needs to reflect my internal. So I see here that there's work that they know that they need to do, and not only within. I see here within their living space. So some cases this divine masculine may be moving, and for family members, friends, it might not make sense. Like, why are you just moving down the street when, where you're living at is perfectly fine? And it could be even a smaller place. It's like, why are you going to a smaller place? Maybe say if the rent is exactly the same, but Divine Masculine is downsizing. But Divine Masculine is not going there for the physical place. It's more of transitioning into an energy of the new. They want to start fresh, even if it means that their space is smaller, or their place is not what the family or the friends thought. Like, it could be even something that is older, or a place that is not where divine masculine feel like imagine themselves to be, but they see it as a season, because I see here that their living space is not going to be up to par. It's not what they imagine for themselves, but it's like, you know what, I'm going to work my way up. I'm going to make my place, even if it doesn't look as good as others may have imagined it to look. It's like I feel something about not living up to some kind of um, expectations or something like that. It's like the family may be like, "Why are you moving there? That's not a good place to stay." But it's like divine masculine's like, I don't care about the look of the place. It's more about the energy of the space, and I'm willing to make it work. I'm going to make this place a home. So I feel like this divine masculine is not really thinking about the material, the cosmetic, the cosmetic or the aesthetic of the place. It's more of like, I need this place to start fresh, to start new. It may not be as big or fancy as the place I used to be in, but it's my home. I'm going to make it my home. So I see here that this divine masculine starting a new cycle. It means to let go of some of the old. They're working on themselves. It may not seem like divine masculine's moving forward. For other people, it will appear as if divine masculine is downsizing. It's like their lifestyle is becoming less than what they had from the outside, from others' perspective. It's like, what is divine masculine doing? Now they're getting rid of their car. Now they're taking the bus. Now their place is smaller. So there's things that this divine masculine's letting go, is shedding things of the old. Divine masculine's focusing on self. So remembering who they are, their authentic self, who they truly are. It's like, I want to start with a clean slate. And I don't think they really care about what other people think at this point, because I see here that this divine masculine is trying to prepare themselves to become stronger. They have this inner knowing that they need to level up, spiritually evolve. They need to grow. It's like, I can't allow certain things to take my space, meaning that I don't want other things to occupy my thoughts, my time, my energy, where I should be focusing on things that are important for my spiritual journey, my spiritual growth. So I see here not really understanding what is going on, but they are taking the many steps that they need to take. They feel guided to take those steps, so that's what they're doing. There were times where this divine masculine felt very drained in where they were at. They're hoping that this new this new step forward is going to change things. I do see something about when it comes to divine masculine, divine feminine. There are some family members who mention about divine feminine to divine masculine, but at this time I see this divine masculine is trying to transform themselves to get ready for the new. It's like they don't want to reintroduce themselves into divine feminine's life if they're not ready for themselves yet. So this divine masculine is trying to transform things about their current situation, their lifestyle, their way of living. They know that their wish fulfillment follows this transformation. I see our wish fulfillment connected to transformation. They've stepped in some sort of truth, stepping in their truth. So this is like this realization, coming into this realization that if I want the change, if I want to have that fulfilling life that I truly desire, my heart desires, then that means I need to do the work. That means I need to put in the work. That means I need to transform things about myself that I know needs some change. Because I see here that whatever this divine masculine was doing in the past, there was sadness, there was disappointment in themselves. They were not happy with who they were. They want to be able to face themselves in the mirror and say that I may not be perfect, but I know that I've done my best. They want to know that they can face themselves, that they are where they need to be. And right now they don't feel that way. It's like, I need to do the steps. I need to take the steps I need to take in order for me to get to that place where I can face myself and say, yes, you did well. You did your best. And I feel like once this divine masculine steps into that energy of, you know, pushing themselves forward to grow, to evolve, it's like they're going to feel more motivated to do even better. It's like challenging themselves to be the best version of themselves. And I don't think that they know yet. I feel like they underestimate who they will become. They have this vision. They have this vision that I can be a better person, or I can be a stronger person, or I can be somebody who is more, I feel like, evolved. Because this divine masculine, they're coming from a place where there was a lack of self-love. So learning to love themselves, learning to accept certain things and to heal and to forgive themselves. That's the first step. And then seeing themselves as, like there is a possibility that I can be a better version of themselves. That's beautiful. That's the next step for them. But they have no idea of the magnitude of this connection, of how strong they can. It's like stepping into their full strength of the masculine energy. They have no idea what it feels like. They don't know how far they can go. Right now, it's like they are, just, I feel like testing the waters. It feels lukewarm. I think it's okay for me to try this out, to see what I'm capable of. But I feel like this divine masculine, there will be a huge transformation. There's a wish fulfillment here. This is after releasing something that is of the old. It shows that something that had not matured, something that was, it's not an immaturity, it's something about something that didn't even get a chance to grow because of their lack of focus, their lack of discipline. I see here that once they step into this transformation, they will feel this need to do more. They will feel motivated to not only become a better version of themselves, but it's like, let's see how far I can go. And I see here that once they step into their strength, a lot of positive things will follow that. They will get blessing upon blessing here. This divine masculine will really evolve. They will really grow. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like this reading, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below. And thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye everyone.